we are going to look at the criteria which an asset need to satisfy to be classified as a non-performing asset. In a banking scenario where there are a lot of loans and advances being lent to the borrowers, how is a particular loan or an advance being classified by the bank as a non-performing asset? So we have around seven criterias which an asset has to satisfy to be called as a non-performing asset. So these seven items will be based on the type of the loan, right? So if it's a term loan, what happens? The term loan will be classified as an NPA if it remains overdue for a period of 90 days or more. So in this period of 90 days, the installments or the interest or both has been overdue and it's not been paid by the borrower, then that particular term loan has to be now classified as a non-performing asset. The next one is with respect to overdrafts. So we all know that there are companies which are allowed to maintain an overdraft account with the bank. So if this account remains out of order, then that particular overdraft account becomes a non-performing asset. The next one is bill of exchange. The bills can be purchased and it can be discounted with the bank. So where these bills remain overdue for more than 90 days, then that will become a non-performing asset. Now we're coming to banks which operate in rural areas, which is giving loans for crops, for growing crops. Here, it's not the number of days, it's number of crop seasons. So we have two type of crops: long duration crops and short duration crops. So long duration crops are the ones which takes more than a year to harvest. So in those cases, loans given to the agriculturalists for growing long duration crops, and these agriculturalists fail to pay the installments or the interest for more than one crop season, then that particular loan becomes a non-performing asset. With respect to a short duration crop loan, if the installment and the interest remains overdue for more than two crop seasons, then it becomes a non-performing asset. The next one is securities which are being which are being pledged by people against money. So when they can liquefy. So say for example, I have a car and I can go and pledge it to the bank and get some money. So when this liquidity facility remains outstanding for more than 90 days, right? So I'm pledging my car, I'm taking some money, and for more than 90 days I'm not turning back, I'm not repaying anything with respect to the money which I have taken against the security which I have pledged, then it becomes a non-performing asset. So this is guided as per the terms given on securitization as on 1st of February 2006. So it's a small note which you need to mention and also remember. And the last one is with respect to derivative contracts. So when the derivative contracts remains overdue, the receivables remains overdue for a period more than 90 days, it becomes a non-performing asset. So with respect to derivatives, we have to remember a particular terminology, right? So the receivables are represented by positive mark to market value, right? So positive mark to market value. So when these remain overdue for more than 90 days from the specified due date for the payment, then the derivative contract or the derivative instrument, it's a financial instrument, it becomes a non-performing asset.